Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Friday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the games that's going on today. I got you covered in the MLB. I got my best pitcher props to get you on top. In my NBA, I got my one game to go over all my player props to get you guys some money in your pocket as well. And hey, man, besides that, what are you guys betting on today, man? What is your guys' best bet? Let me know in the comments below exactly who you guys are betting on. Do you guys got a two-team parlay to win? Did y'all clean up on the Minnesota Timberwolves? Man, I thought the Nuggets was going to pull through, man. Couldn't believe it. All right, man. That's gambling for you, man. All right, first player prop that I like. I'm going to be looking at the Detroit Tigers. I'm taking Tyler Schoolball. I'm taking him over 6.5 Ks for us. He's been able to hit this at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 times, if you played this prop, you came out on top. Matchup-wise, taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guess what? This ain't the Arizona Diamondbacks from last year, okay? So they ain't really putting no fear in nobody's heart in the lineup. So go ahead and take Schoolball over 6.5 Ks. That's player prop number 1. Player prop number 2. I'm going to be looking at the Atlanta Braves. I'm taking Max Fried. I'm going to be taking him over 5.5 Ks in this spot. Taking on the San Diego Padres, man. He's been able to hit this clip for us at a 60% clip. 5.5 is usually where he always, averages at. So I actually can see him getting to 6. Really, I can just see him getting to 6. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm not seeing 7 or 8. I'm seeing 6 in this spot, though. And then the third player prop that I like, let's go ahead and talk about it. Cleveland Guardians. The guy is back throwing strikeouts now. Tristan McKenzie, I guess he signed back up to throw strikeouts. We're taking him at 4.5. He's been able to hit this at 100% for us. Taking on the Minnesota Twins. Earlier off, the first couple of games, he wasn't even giving us 2 or 3 strikeouts in the game. But you know how it goes sometimes. Sometimes your arm ain't right, and, it just ain't right. And right now, it seems like it's getting right. So we're taking him at this spot at 4.5 because it's too low not to go. Take him in this one. Hitting at 100% clip. The next player prop that we like, we're going to be looking at the Milwaukee Brewers. We like Freddie Peralta. We're taking him over 6.5 Ks in this spot as well. He's been able to hit this for us at a 60% clip. The betting tools are in line with a lot of these numbers that we're liking, and the percentages are equaling out to more money to put a profit of coin in your pocket and profit. Next player prop that I like, I'm taking the Philadelphia Phillies, Zach Wheeler, over 6.5 Ks, hitting at a 60% clip, taking on the Nationals. This one, I could see him going for 9. I could see him going for 10, and I ain't even lying. So you might want to ladder that one up too, get some more plus money price tag. All right, the NBA playoffs is coming down to Game 7. At home, New York Knicks taking on Indiana Pacers. It seems like whoever's playing at home, that's who's winning in both series, right? So look, man. I'm taking Jalen Brunson. I'm taking him over 34 points in this one. When we gave him out last time at the prop shop, I think he went over his point prop in the beginning of the third quarter. Playing at home, I think he's going for 37 to 40. He has one of the most points in the playoffs, putting up like multiple 40-point games or something like that for the Knicks. Now, let's look at the Indiana Pacers spot. I'm taking Pascal Siakam over 7.5 rebounds. Then we're taking him over 21 points. Gotta give him in his spot, man. Why? Because he knows how to get to the free throw. Does he know how to convert all those free throw shots? No. But when Tyrese Halliburton needs buckets and, Pascal Siakam's out there offensive rebounding, I could definitely see him going for 23 points in this game. So I'm taking him over 21. All right, speaking of Tyrese Halliburton, we are taking him in this spot. Even though he hasn't been showing up and being that more consistent player, I think he had 13 or 14 points. In elimination games, you got to take the star players and just rely on him, man. And he's a star player, so I'm taking him over 20 points. Then I'm going to be taking him over 8.5 assists as well. All right, now look, I got a few rebounding props that I like in here. I'm going to be taking Hartenstein over 10.5 rebounds, okay? Then I'm going to be taking Josh Hart over 14.5 points, hitting at a 60% clip. And my last player prop for you guys, take Josh Hart over 12.5 rebounds, hitting at another 60% clip. Parlay them both up, get a double-double, and then, let's take Josh Hart over his assist prop as the trifecta. I wasn't really going to give it out, but if this is the last game for them to play, I could see Josh Hart going in that trifecta spot again at home. Now, it's time for the recap time. Now, after you guys are done watching this video, head on over to the PickDawgz site. Watch the UFC tiers video that we just did with the best 5 heavyweights in the world, and then watch my UFC Bet With Me series. All right, Schoolball over 6.5, Fried over 5.5, McKenzie over 4.5, Peralta over 6.5. Wheeler over 6.5. We're taking Brunson over 34 points. Siakam over 21 points. Siakam over 7.5 rebounds. Halliburton over 20 points. Halliburton over 8.5 assists. We're taking Hartenstein over 10.5 rebounds. Josh Hart, trifecta, over 14.5, over 12.5 rebounds, and over his assist prop. Millz Young here, part of PickDawgz. If you can't roll with the PickDawgz, stay on the porch.